Introduction: The Hidden Side of Everything. Freakonomics explores the unconventional application of economic principles to everyday life, demonstrating how incentives shape behavior and uncovering surprising connections between seemingly unrelated phenomena. The authors emphasize that economics isn't just about markets or money, but about understanding how people make decisions and respond to incentives. They argue that by asking the right questions and using data creatively, one can uncover insights into human behavior. The book is divided into 6 chapters, each addressing different societal issues using Levitt's unique analytical approach. Themes include incentives, information asymmetry, causality, and human behavior. Chapter 1. What do school teachers and sumo wrestlers have in common? This chapter investigates cheating and how incentives can lead people to manipulate outcomes to their benefit. Key points: Chicago school teachers and standardized tests. Levitt analyzed test scores to identify instances where teachers altered students' answers to meet performance benchmarks. The data revealed patterns consistent with answer tampering, highlighting how high-stakes testing can create perverse incentives. Sumo wrestling and match fixing. Sumo wrestlers were found to engage in match fixing to maintain their rankings. Statistical anomalies in match outcomes suggested collusion, as wrestlers in advantageous positions often allowed lower-ranked opponents to win. Insights: People respond to incentives, but incentives can also encourage unethical behavior. Data can expose cheating by identifying patterns that deviate from randomness. Chapter 2. How is the Ku Klux Klan like a group of real estate agents? This chapter explores the concept of information asymmetry, when one party has more or better information than another, and how it can be used to exert power. Key points: Ku Klux Klan. Stetson Kennedy infiltrated the KKK and exposed their secrets, rendering their symbols and rituals meaningless. By democratizing information, Kennedy undermined the Klan's power. Real estate agents. Real estate agents often exploit their informational advantage for personal gain. For example, agents may push clients to accept lower offers quickly to maximize their own time efficiency rather than the client's profit. Insights. Information asymmetry is a powerful tool, but transparency can neutralize its effects. Incentives often determine how individuals use their informational advantage. Chapter 3. Why do drug dealers still live with their moms? This chapter examines the economics of the drug trade, focusing on the disparity between perceived wealth and actual earnings. Key points: crack cocaine and organizational structure. Levitt studied financial records from a Chicago drug gang. While the gang's leaders earned substantial profits, most foot soldiers earned less than minimum wage and lived with their families. Pyramid scheme. The gang operated like a corporate hierarchy, with few at the top reaping rewards while the majority at the bottom faced significant risks and low pay. Insights. The allure of high rewards sustains participation in high-risk, low-reward activities. Economic principles apply even in illegal markets, and data analysis can uncover the underlying structure of such systems. Chapter 4. Where have all the criminals gone? This chapter addresses the dramatic decline in crime rates in the 1990s, challenging conventional explanations and proposing a controversial theory. Key points: common explanations for crime: drop, increased policing, tougher laws, and economic improvements were often credited for the decline in crime. Levitt's argument. The authors argue that the legalization of abortion following Roe v. Wade significantly contributed to the drop in crime. Unwanted children, who are statistically more likely to face adverse circumstances that increase the likelihood of criminal behavior, were not born. Insights. Social policies can have unintended long-term effects on societal trends. Correlation does not imply causation, but rigorous analysis can identify plausible causal relationships. Chapter 5. What makes a perfect parent? This chapter explores parenting and the factors that influence a child's success. Key points. Parenting myths. The authors analyze various parenting choices, such as reading to children or selecting prestigious schools, to determine their impact on children's outcomes. Nature versus nurture. Dota suggests that inherent traits, e.g., parents' education level, have a stronger impact on children's success than specific parenting practices. Insights. Socioeconomic factors and inherent traits play a more significant role than many parenting choices. Perceptions of what constitutes good parenting are often shaped by societal biases rather than evidence. Chapter 6, Perfect Parenting, Part 2, or Would a Roshanda by any other name smell as sweet? This chapter examines the impact of names on a person's life outcomes, particularly focusing on the intersection of race, culture, and identity. Key points: black names versus white names. The authors analyze whether having a distinctively black name affects life outcomes. They conclude that while names are correlated with socioeconomic outcomes, they do not directly cause those outcomes. Cultural significance of names. Names can serve as markers of identity and cultural heritage, but do not determine an individual's success or failure. Insights. Names reflect societal and cultural trends, but have limited influence on an individual's trajectory. Economic and social conditions, not names, are the primary drivers of life outcomes. Recurring themes and broader lessons. 1. Incentives matter. Whether it's teachers cheating, sumo wrestlers colluding, or drug dealers taking risks, incentives drive behavior in predictable ways. Second, data analysis. The book highlights the power of data to reveal hidden truths and challenge conventional wisdom. 3. Correlation versus causation. The authors caution against mistaking correlation for causation, emphasizing the need for careful analysis to identify true causal relationships. 4. Unintended consequences. Policies and actions often have unforeseen effects, as illustrated by the impact of legalized abortion on crime rates. The power of questions. Asking unconventional questions can lead to groundbreaking insights. Criticisms and legacy. While Freakonomics has been praised for its originality and accessibility, it has also faced criticism for oversimplification and controversial conclusions, particularly regarding the abortion crime link. Nonetheless, the book has inspired readers to think critically about data and question traditional narratives. Conclusion. Freakonomics is a thought-provoking exploration of human behavior through the lens of economics. By examining the hidden side of everyday life, Levitt and Dubner demonstrate the power of data to uncover surprising truths and challenge assumptions. The book encourages readers to approach the world with curiosity, skepticism, and a willingness to look beyond the obvious. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this summary helpful and want to dive deeper into more transformative books, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community of lifelong learners and stay updated on our latest book summaries and insights. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What principle from this book resonated with you the most? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep reading and keep growing.